Hi, I'm Christopher Walker with Closely Observed Teaching. In this video, I'd like to take a moment to tell you about my new teaching resource, which is this book. It's called 50 Zero Preparation Games. Now, it's designed for teachers in the EFL classroom, so that's English as a foreign language, but some of the people I've shown this to have suggested that it could work in any classroom. So if you're a teacher and you're looking for games that get people talking, writing or drawing, this might be just for you. So let me show you what it looks like. And after the mumbling introduction of the book, we go on to a section that looks at drawing games. So to give you an example, here we've got It's Not the Sun. Now the idea is you draw something on the board here as an example, and you ask the students to tell you what they think it is. And whatever they think, they might say, oh, it's the sun, because look, you know, like the sun, ooh, it's on fire. You say, no, actually, it's a clown. There you go. So once you've modeled it, the students can do it themselves. They can draw the first part of something and ask other people what they think it is. And then they can say, haha, it's not that. And then they finish the drawing and there's a nice surprise. Now the whole procedure is outlined just here. So we talk about how to present the game. We talk about the language points that you might use when you're playing the game. And we can talk here about some expansion exercises. So if you go straight through a game, you might find that it's good for 10 minutes of action in the classroom, but if you use some of the expansion activities, it might be good for 20, 30, 40 minutes, who knows. Then after 10 of those games, we move on to writing games. For example, this one I quite like. This is great for recycling what's in the book, and this is the textbook Haiku. So in my rather rough drawing here, you've got an example of a page from your course book, and the students have underlined or circled and linked together words that would then make up a haiku. So it's 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables across the 3 lines. Again, the procedure tells you how to go about doing it, and you've got the language here that they might need to know about, and some expansion activities as well. So there's quite a lot of stuff there for the writing that you'll be able to go into, but the bulk of the book is all about speaking activities. Some of these you might have come across before, but there might be things that you don't know about or you haven't seen. This one I came up with is called Classroom Defense. So you're in a classroom, because most teachers are, and you say, oh no, look, an army is about to attack. They want to take over our classroom. What can we do to prevent them from getting in? So in the procedure, you talk about that, and in the language here, the students can suggest how they might use the furniture, maybe as a barricade or to stop people doing things, the way that they can use different things defensively. So they're taking the ordinary, the prosaic desks and chairs and things like that, and they're adding this kind of imaginative, creative layer to it. And then with the expansion potential here, we have like different things, different people that might be the assailants. So instead of, you know, like a horde of Vikings, you might have ducks. Oh no, look, 1,000 ducks are descending on the classroom. What can we do to stop them getting in? We've got other things, one that I like called Proper Coffee. Let me see, it's all alphabetically arranged. So here we go. Proper coffee, what a great picture, look at that. I spent minutes drawing that. The pictures are bad on purpose, I just want to make that clear. They're bad because they're supposed to be achievable. If you're going to do pictures like this in the classroom but you're not an artist, and I'm definitely not an artist, you want something that will be quick and easy. So proper coffee, the way this works is you're going to tell the students how to make a proper cup of coffee. But unfortunately, you've forgotten all the specific language, so you have to talk around it. You say, okay, first I'm going to take, what's that metal thing that you use? You put the things in, and then the student says, oh, do you mean an espresso maker? You go, yes, that's it, thank you. And then you take this black powder, oh God, what is it? Completely forgotten. And the students, of course, say, oh, do you mean coffee? It's like, yeah, but not the beans. I mean, So you elicit from them all of this specific vocabulary. If they don't know it, you can then, of course, provide it, or you can get them to research it and then tell you what it is. And when they've seen the model, you can get them to do it. They can say how to do the perfect whatever. But again, they've forgotten and they have to elicit from other people in the class. So we've got all of that outlined here. So there you have it, 50 zero preparation games. The idea is you pick up this book and you go into the classroom and you're ready. It helps if you've got some dice, but if you don't, it doesn't matter because everyone's got a phone. You can get a dice app off the internet pretty easy anyway. If you're interested in this book, I sell digital copies, so that would be the PDF version. I'm selling that for €5 on my website, closelyobserved.com. There's a link in the description. And if you want this, this is printed through Amazon, and on Amazon it's about €10 or £10, something like that, whatever the exchange rate is right now. And I hope you'll agree that it's not a lot of money to spend on something that I think will have a lot of mileage. I think you'll be able to use this quite a lot in your classroom. Even if you only played one game per lesson, that's still a lot of lessons. At my school here, we have 60 lessons in a school year. So I could just do one of these every lesson, never have to repeat myself, and then the other lessons would be tests and revision sessions and things like that. So there you go. Take a look. And yes, I know this whole video has been something of an advertisement, but hopefully at least you managed to get a couple of game ideas out of it. So even if you don't buy the book, you know how to play a few games, like the textbook Haiku one, Proper Coffee. There you go. So until next time, thank you very much for watching.